Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well and good. I am Balasivan, Executive CSR and Training at Industrial Waste Management Association. I will be your host of today's session. On behalf of IWMA office barriers, executive members, speakers, and senior manager, I extend a warm welcome to you all, each of your 70th webinar on energy conservation in compressed air system. We are delighted to have participants from various industries joining us today explore effective strategies for optimizing energy consumption and promoting sustainability in compressed air system. To begin today's session, I am honored to invite our chairman, Mr. K. Bhaskaran, to deliver the welcome address. Mr. K. Bhaskaran has served as the executive member and currently in the chairman of the IWMA. He also served as the A6 chairperson for e-waste management in the Lions Club. Professionally, he is a CEO of Aarti Industries, an electroplating unit located in Vallam and Padapai, and also member of the dance team. Now I welcome our chairman, K. Bhaskaran, to deliver the gathering.
Thanks, Ganesh, for nice introduction. Good morning, everyone. Welcome you for this wonderful session. Today we have a special speaker. Good morning, Mr. Vijay. He's from Altos Copco India Limited. Welcome you, sir, for a wonderful session.
Good morning.
Morning. And I also welcome our industry members. Good support. I think yesterday you. I think 100 people registered, but only 36, 37 has been joined. Maybe later on we can expect more also. Good to see once again, because every month you are giving good support for the IWMA. Say IWMA is conducting this kind of webinars to give the knowledge to the industries. See, we have been getting a lot of inputs from the other associates. Example, I can give you some of the example. Recently, day before yesterday, I went to Anna University. It's a leading university. They have conducted a program called Circular Economy, where how to reuse the product. Usually, we thought we have only 3 hours reuse, recycle, something like that. Only 3 years, but they are saying now it is worldwide. It is introduced 12 hours. It's amazing. They they've elaborated all the 12 hours about how it is going to be recycled or reused or something like that. So it's an amazing thing. Such a wonderful thing is happening in around the world, not only in Tamil Nadu or India. So around the world, everybody is talking about the sustainability. Even today, also one summit. In fact, I thought of going for a summit for Hindu has been conducting newspaper. So he is conducting that sustainability summit today. It's a one-day program. It's a good program because everybody started thinking about the sustainability or alternate fuel. So, example, CA is going to conduct end of this month and 21st or 22nd. They are conducting 2-day program. It is alternate fuel for. So, example, see whatever we have, wherever I am conducting the meeting or I am going for the meeting. So I used to give some small examples. Like, I used to give some gloves example. I give. Everybody knows it actually because how we are recycling it or reusing it. See, to reduce the carbon footprint, everybody started reusing the recycling the waste product because some of the hazardous waste itself we are reusing it. Thanks to cement industry, they are taking it in 2 ways. One is as if lime content is high, they are taking it as a raw material. If high calorific value is there, they are taking it for alternate fuel. That is for burning. Instead of coal, they are using it. Thanks to cement industry. So they are also playing major role, and that is why we are going to have this alternate fuel session. CA is going to conduct. Maybe we will circulate because I asked for CA for our members. Please give me the admission free day. So that is they have accepted. Maybe we will circulate to all the industry members because be active in the WhatsApp group because we have a WhatsApp group around 1,100 members are there. So maybe you can get a link over there. You connect the link through, then we will connect with the CAA. Maybe 50 they are given a restriction, so the 50 participants can join for 2-day session. It is going to happen in the Chennai. Actually, if nearby Chennai people, all we can join. Otherwise, outstation you can accordingly you can plan. It's a good program. Why I'm saying this? See, recently, 2 months back, I went to see one program. You will not believe. I also will not believe. And there, Reserve Bank of India people came and explained about their product because you know very well, bank itself they are coming out. Not only bank, it's a Reserve Bank of India. They're saying that we have sustainability in our reserve by printing notes and other things. They have presented and Hyderabad. I think 1 hour they made a very good presentation like that people have started thinking this sustainability or reuse alternate fuel, all these things are happening. So such a way that today we have organized one program. So wherever we are going to use this compressors, they are going to explain about the technologies, how we can save electricity and other aspects. So please listen, and maybe half an hour or interaction. Later on, we will have a 15 minutes interaction, one-to-one interaction. Then you will get some knowledge. After that also, always you can write to IWMA. See, IWMA is working for industry benefit only. For example, I have been for almost 12 years for as I joined as a committee member, as a joint secretary, then I became the chairman of this association. It's a social service only we are doing, because when I joined this IWMA, I don't have that much knowledge because I'm not an engineer or something like that, because I'm arts and science students. Maybe I have a company, I'm running a company, but that too electro building industry. There also I don't have knowledge, but because of experience, I came to that field. Again, same in the IWMA also. After coming into IWMA, I learned a lot. In fact, recently, 3-4 months back, I have been nominated for in the Anna University for ME climate change. They are starting 2 years course, ME subject. For that, they have nominated me a board of studies member. It's a pride for me and pride for IWME team also, because of you only that credit has gone to IWME. Actually, that credit has gone to me also, and I also appreciate it. They also appreciated me. So such a wonderful association is there. 3,700 industries, very good support you will get. So whatever the technology they are having, they are ready to share with you. Maybe you can also join with them. It's a very good, appreciable one. I also thank your industries. Because of you only, I got that honorary post. Even recently, we have been to Madras University. Madras University also, they are trying to do something. They wanted to conduct INOS program for 3 months. So we are going to collaborate IWMA and Madras University. Such a things are happening. Even last 10 days back, we had one program along with the VIT, Vellore Institute of Technology in Chennai. See, you will not believe, there are 500 students they came. We are given a environment related topics actually. It's a preliminary session. Very good response, very good cooperation from the VIT Chennai. Very good arrangements. In fact, that was well. The final program will be in the month of January. Same program we are going to conduct in PhD Institute of Technology, Coimbatore, where I'm going to on Tuesday morning. Again, one program is there. So again, there also 300 students are coming. See, innovation ideas coming from the students' mind. So they come with some prototype ideas. If everything goes wrong, they can become an entrepreneur, or they can become a startup, something like that. They can do. But even IWA is guiding them, because 10 years back, same year, one student I met. Now she's working in US, and she called me. She came to our office also, saying that I am in the environment field. Because of IWA only I learned that. So that credit, because of IWA team, your members only. Because of you only, we are supporting to the students. Students are getting the knowledge from environment. Same way, every month we are going to conduct this kind of webinars. Whatever the topics you want, you specify any topics, we will try to source speakers from all over India, because speakers also ready to share their knowledges. Because yesterday and day before yesterday, I met one madam. She said, "Sir, I have a one small thing. Madam. What is that, madam? See, whatever the cloth you are using, the shirt or other cloth, After that, what you're doing? So we are throwing out. Don't throw it also. You give it to me. Again, I am doing some recycling work. In that I get some money. I will also take it. Maybe some money will be go to the laborers. So it can be recycled. Waste cloth can be recycled or reused. That is the technology. Yes, I don't have time since I told the madam, we invite one session to you also. Maybe you can to give the information to industry members. We will also do something because we have to do something to the society. That is why I am also doing for last 12 years. Same way industry also come forward and do, because next January I am planning for electronic waste awareness program at Chitlapakam, because I stay in Chitlapakam, Chennai. So that is why I am there. I am creating. Last 12 years I am doing that. A lot of encouragement has come from the public. Public also started giving electronic waste to the authorized recyclers. See, always give the authorized recyclers, because they only do the authorized processing. Otherwise, what will happen if they give it to local people? They may give 1,000 rupees or 500 rupees. What will happen if the mobile, in the mobile, it contains lead, copper, silver, all the heavy metals are there. If it goes to the leachate in the groundwater, so it will get contaminated. So not only it will not get contaminated in the groundwater, so it will make affect our human also. Because I come across some years back in the Tirupattur and Ambur and all, we used to have the coconut LE some mild level, some heavy metals are coming out. So that is the message we are getting. So then what will happen? See this. So don't throw any electronic waste items. Give it to authorized recycler. Always try to use any product. Or if you want to you have any industry, you have any problems, sir, have some problem. Recently also I have got one mail from the industry. We are working on that. So they have some problem with their product. So we can also coordinate with them, and we can try to give some inputs like that. And some 7, 8 years back, I have given not IWM has given a very good technology to the one industry. I can name this industry also. It's a Frudenberg. It's a multinational company. So they came with some problem. They said, "Sir, we have a problem. You can you solve this?" Then okay, immediately he said, "We will go and have a CLRA meeting." And we had a very big meeting with the CLRA and IWME, and we paid 10 lakhs to the on behalf of Frudenberg. We paid to the money for CLRA. CLRA gave some technology. Mr. Shekharan was there that time. He gave me the technology. That technology, because of that technology, they are not now they are not sending the waste, that is landfill waste, to IWM. That is Honky. After that, they are not a member also, because such a way they are given a technology. Now that technology has gone to worldwide. It's a pride because of IWM only. That always they Frudenberg is recollecting IWM service. Like that, we are ready. If you come with some problems, definitely we will try to give you solutions. Maybe IWMA can do some financial support also, it is possible. But only thing is I cannot do immediately, that my committee is there, because we have 15-member committee. So if we come and present to them, definitely they are ready to help you. Yeah, because they're also in a different industry. My vice chairman is working in Brakes India, like that. Secretary is running an industry in Perambudi, Peramburai, something like that. All the industries from all over Tamil Nadu. So we are ready. And my office secretary, one Mr. Muthu is a deputy manager. He is heading the last 3 years he was working, and he has got a very good team. Now we have a 15-member people in the office secretary itself, where our office is in Coimbatore, near just old bus stand only. You can also visit always. We have a 10-15 seats also there. If you want to have some training, small training also, we can give. Even in fact, we are next, I think this month end, we are going to speak Thuthukudi for giving some training. On the spot also, we are going to give training. Maybe you can have a train ticket or something like a small help. We will bear that. Otherwise, we can also bear that. We will come to your place with the technical expert, and they will give you the training. It's a good thing. A lot of things are there, because I don't want to take much of time. I think I have taken much of time. Thank you, all the industry members. Please have discuss with him for at least 15-10 minutes. Have 1 or 2 questions. Otherwise, also you can always write to our team. Mr. Ganesh is there. He will take care of it. Thank you, members, and thank you, Ganesh. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your gathering, sir. So now let's move on the technical session for today. So our first speaker, Mr. Vijay, has served as 7 years of experience in compressed industry, including more than 3 years decades to energy efficiency and optimization. Joining him as Mr. Abhinash, who also holds over 7 years of experience in the compressed field. And also we are joining Mr. Sudhakar, who bring with him more than 13 years of experience in compressed industry, primarily in equipment sales, and his specialization in technical sales and customer application support. We are truly delighted to have such an experienced panel with us today to share their valuable insights and practical experience. Now I invite our speaker to begin the presentation on energy conservation in compressed air. Sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So thank you, team, for your wonderful gesture. And I hope my audio voice is audible. So can I get a single confirmation so that I will move ahead?
Yeah, it's audible.
Yeah. Thank you. And good morning to everyone present here. First of all, I would like to thank the Industrial Waste Management Association for providing this wonderful opportunity to be part of today's webinar on energy conservation in compressed air system. And I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to the chairman Bhaskaran sir for organizing this highly knowledge sharing sessions that helps the industries move towards the energy efficiency and sustainable practices. And it's been a privilege for us from Atlas Copco to collaborate with IWMA for such innovations for reducing the carbon footprints. And as everyone is aware, as said by Ganesh, so myself, I'm Vijay Palani. Along with me, I have my colleagues, Mr. Avinash Mukalla and Sudhakar VP, who is having bunch of experience in compressed air systems. I will share my screen. And before we start the presentation, I would like to highlight few points. So just keep ready your questions, and we have kept at the last of the presentation for Q&A. Separate Q&A sessions will be there at the last. So we'll have brief discussion on that forum. And meanwhile, if you have any questions, maybe you would have forgotten the last, you can put it in chat. We will try to address one by one. And before that, can I get a confirmation how many of you having familiar with compressors so that it will be easy for us to take the presentations in a insightful and fruitful session? So anyone, it is an open forum. We can have just a word before the presentation, because the ones I have been started, at least if I could get how many of you from utility areas and how many of you looking for the compressors and how many of you are familiar with compressors, at least I need to have these informations. Can anyone, and how many of you are just put it in chat, hand raise something? One. Yes, I got a confirmation from Gopal sir. No, it doesn't mean the speaker has to speak. Yes, it's an open forum. Just we are here to share our experience, since we are belongs to a compressor field. So we are here to share our experience, and this is gonna be the interactive section. So you can unmute yourself and speak. Once the presentation has been started, you can mute yourself.
Sir, we are from KH Export Tannery at Ranipet.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, we are familiar with the screw compressors. Screw
Super.
compressors.
Sounds good, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your step.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir, we are from Canum Latex company, sir. We are also familiar with the compressor air systems.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, and yeah, I mean, any ultimate takeaway you're expecting from these sessions, so that I'll make sure that your takeaways will be made up at the end of the sessions. Because I won't take much time. At least we'll have 5 minutes interactive sections, and then we'll move ahead with the presentations.
Yes. Speak.
Sir, I am from Canon Latex, sir.
Sure. Yes, sir.
Canon Latex. We are from Canon Latex. My
Okay.
name is Libin Varghese.
Yeah.
We are familiar with the screw compressor and the reciprocating compressor, and we
Sure,
are
sir.
facing some issues like leak issue in the
Sure.
compressor line, sir.
Sure, sir. We'll address it.
Okay, sir. So we need to know the energy conservation and how to reduce the air losses in air compressor.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Thanks for your addressing, sir. We'll try to address it.
Mr.
So, any
Vijay,
other? Yeah, sir.
today we are from on behalf of KH Export Standard Division.
Okay.
Since we are very much familiar with the screw compressors, and
Okay.
right now we are focusing on the energy efficient with the higher latest technologies from your side. So
Yeah.
we recommend you to, would you please suggest that one and how to overcome from the screw compressors, I mean existing screw compressors to the latest technology, which is very much related to the for the zero carbon footprints. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir. We'll address it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, good morning. I am Srinivasan, sir, from Bright Brothers, Pondicherry.
Right. Which company, sir?
Bright Brothers, Pondicherry.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. Thank you.
I am
Yes, sir.
Srinivasan, sir, and we are using 20 and 25 HP screw compressors. In that,
Okay,
in
sir.
fact, we are using VFD also.
Okay.
It is 100 CFM, and we are looking for energy conservation also.
Sure, sir.
Any improvements like that? We need some
Sure.
suggestions.
Thank you, sir. So thanks for brief the things. Okay, it is clear that most of us are here having familiar with compressors and compressor system. So it's good to go. I will share my screen. So just let me know once you can. So my screen is visible, sir?
Yes, visible.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So as everyone has requested, so we're gonna cover all the points so that has been raised from your end. So why energy savings request in compressed air, and need to understand the operating cost of compressors, because compressor will be the major utility part in the many industries, and need to understand the operating cost, and what are the energy saving opportunities are there, and what are the portfolios we are offering to customers to achieve their energy saving. And we do have many success stories as well, and we do got the appreciations from many customers, and energy saving solutions also we are offering in this presentations. And to move ahead, and just a bit few seconds, few minutes video about Atlas Copco.
On February 21st, 1873, we began our journey to become who we are today. In the beginning, our company made products for railways and eventually
Which the
expanded
video is
into
not visible, yeah.
tools and rock drills needed to.
So video is not visible.
Yeah. Only slides we can see. Video is not coming.
Just a second, sir.
I think you have to share the entire screen or something.
Yeah, just a second. So now it is visible.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So these are the agendas. So what I was discussed earlier. So these are the key points we're gonna discuss in this presentation. And before we start, so just a few minutes about Atlas Copco and where we are, and how many years we are in this platform, and where we are about in globally. So just a few minutes video.
On February 21st, 1873, we began our journey to become who we are today. In the beginning, our company made products for railways and eventually expanded into compressors, tools, and rock drills needed to industrialize the world. From a single office Swedish company, we have grown into a multinational group with customers in more than 180 countries. Today, we hold world-leading positions in many industries, and we are known as pioneers in everything from food production to space travel and new sources of energy. The Atlas Copco Group has always been about innovation, sustainability, and doing business in an ethical way. As we celebrate our past, we continue to play an important role in shaping the future. Our industrial ideas empower our customers to grow and drive society forward. This is how we create a better tomorrow.
So this is all about Atlas Copco, and so last year we have almost completed 150 years in the sustainable growth. And to move ahead, why energy saving is compressed air? So this we are all here for this discussion, and this is a simple brief explanation why we need to save energy in compressed air. So if I would take 90 kilowatt compressor, if it would have run around 800 hours per year, and if I would roughly consider 80% utilization, roughly it will consume 6,90,200 kWh annually. If I would consider the 5 rupees as a simple minimum, if I would consider the 5 rupees INR, so it will cost around 30 lakhs 96,000 approximately if you would have run this 90 kilowatt for your, I mean, for in your industries. So which is approximately 2 to 3 times higher of the compressor cost. So this is the compressor life cycle. So if you see, it has been categorized into 4 types. So one is maintenance, and another one is investment, another one is energy cost. If you would have seen, investment will be the one-time investment. For example, roughly it would have been 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs, whatever it may be. And followed to that, ultimately maintenance will be the pivotal role for compressors. We have to do it, and it will be it has consumed the part of 10%, and followed by energy will be the key for all the compressors, because we need the current energy to run our compressors. So it is actually part of 70% among 100%. So which means total 70% of total cost of ownership is going to be in electrical consumption. So that's why saving energy in compressor system will plays a pivotal role. And in upcoming slides, what are the opportunities are available to save that energy will show you. And in add on to that, air is free and compressed air is not, because we are getting air at the atmosphere, but once it has been compressed at the compressor outlet, it won't be at free of cost. We are using our energy to compress that air. So that's why energy saving is mandatory in compressed air system. And what would be the operating cost, and why we have to pay serious attention to the energy for the compressors? So this will be the another rough example. In the supply, we are, I mean, if you would have take 100 kilowatt compressor, if it is generating 600 CFM at 7 bar pressure, so this compressor air losses and this demands are air leak, artificial demand. Just a second. Okay. So if you would have generated 600 CFM at 7 per pressure, in the distribution, it won't be 600 CFM. In every industries, we might have faced the air losses. I mean, it could have been anything. Air losses not only of leakages due to pressure drop as well. It won't deliver the 100% at the distribution area. In the demand side, whatever the generations it has been generated by the compressor, we won't get at the 100% at the demand side. Which are all the parameters which impacting the compressors creating the losses? It could be air leakages, and it could be the artificial demand, and it could be the inappropriate usages. And what that artificial demand means and what inappropriate use defines here, we'll see in upcoming slides, because these are the parameters which is impacting our compressors. Because every one of us knows how to save the energy, but thing is that what would be the steps to save the energy? So these are the areas where we need some attentions. So, and if you see here, the supply for generation, it will be 16.6 kilowatt per 100 CFM, but in due to these losses, we are consuming 23.8 kilowatt per 100 CFM. Normally, uh, 6 CFM for the generation, it will take 1 kilowatt. In add-on to that, if you would consider 100 divided by 6, it will be 0.16. For 100 CFM, if I would take 16.6 kilowatt, it will be take for to generate the 100 CFM at the supply side. Whereas in demand side, if I would consider approximately 30% loss due to these air leakages, artificial demanded, we would get at 420 CFM. Everyone would have faced these scenarios. So this would be the reflection of that. So if I would consider 420 for these 100 kilowatt machines, it will be 23.8 kilowatt. So roughly in this slide, we could see the difference. What would be the generation kilowatt because of these losses, how much it will be generating. So this will be the, so this why we have to pay serious attention to the energy in the compressor systems. So in next to that, so these are the portfolios we are offering to all the customers in the supply side, distribution and demand side. What are the what are the activities we can reduce the energy from the compressor system. So in supply side, we are offering compressor operating efficiency, dryer operating efficiency, compressor air quality, installation checks. Yes, ultimately installation also could plays a major role. Primary receiver analysis and compressor operation pattern. So we have the activity wise description in upcoming slide. So this will give the overview of portfolio, what are the things we are offering on the supply, distribution and demand side. In the distribution side, we are offering pressure drop analysis, distribution pipe dia calculation, because in many of the sites we are unable to provide the correct pipe sizes. Because of that, we are facing loss of energy. And leak detection. So this will be the key role in the compressor part. And secondary receiver analysis. Yes, wherever we are facing a pressure drop issue at the demand side, so this will play a key role. And in add-on to that, demand analysis and how much we are consuming, what would be the requirement, at least need to understand the pattern. And followed by specific energy consumption in the distribution side, followed by demand side, leak detection. Ultimately distribution and demand, both leak detection is mandatory, and application flow, and what would be the application flow requirement for each divisions. And artificial demand, how to identify the artificial demand, end use optimization, POUs, and compressed air quality, and emergency receiver analysis. Wherever the pressure drop is mandatory for certain applications. And so these are the brief overview of generation side. So here we have discussed about the compressor operating efficiency, dryer, compressed air quality. So these are the explanations. What are the opportunities we are available in front of us in a three categories. One would be generation side, and another would be distribution side, and another would be demand side. If I consider generation side, so these are the opportunities are there in front of us. So is nothing but upgrade. So everyone's told about familiar with the screw compressors. Yes, we are familiar, but once the compressor started deteriorating, which means whole compressor will be utilizing. The moment the new compressors we brought into the field, their SPC won't be same when goes to 5 to 10 years. It won't be the similar. Ultimately, deteriorations will happen. So these are the one opportunities will be exist. So upgrade your old compressor with more advanced technology like VSD compressors. So there we have opportunity to retrieve the SPC back to its original position. That can be possible up to 50%. And another one is waste heat recovery. So this will be the key part. Recover the waste heat from the compressor, coolers to useful heating in your process. Where we can save up to 90 kilowatt, 90% of motor power input can be recovered from this process. And followed by central controllers. So if you would have multiple installations like 3 to 4 installations, and we don't know about the operation pattern, where these central controllers will help us to align our generation, and where we could save energy by installing these central controllers. And in central controllers, not only it will control 3 to 4, it will be the initial part, but where it can control up to 30 machines. So this will be the huge number where we don't want to put much attention to the generation side, where this one master controller will take the initiative and control all the generation compressors. And again, maintenance part. So this will be the key. So 1 bar pressure increases 7% of energy. So whenever the compressor started deteriorated, and whenever we are facing pressure drop issue, we used to keep increasing the set point in the compressor side. So whenever there is a requirement of 6 bar, so our team won't let the compressor to run at 6 bar due to the distribution losses and leakages. Sometimes we are forced to keep the set point at higher side. So this will but we don't know what would be the, I mean, ultimately most of us don't know what would be the energy impact when we start increasing the pressure set point at the compressors. So this will start impacting. If you start increasing 0.1 or 0.2, if 1 bar increases, it will be equals to 7% of energy increased in the compressors. And why we are insisting use the genuine parts? The moment we start using non-genuine parts in the compressors, irrespective of the model, but it will start increasing the energy. Ultimately, we couldn't get, if you start tracking your energy on day basis, it might give the huge figures in the annual basis. And when it comes to distribution side, pipeline material, wherever the air quality will be the key, it's highly recommended to go for the non-corrosive materials, because the pipes start deteriorated. Because at the compressor outlet, we used to get the saturated air where it will be full of water. If you select the wrong material, it will start rusted and deteriorated. The moment pipe start rusted, it will give the pressure drop. Ultimately it will end up to increase the compressor set point, so which will impact the again increase in the energy savings. And receiver, so receiver will be the key for sizing. If you would have if your receiver is be undersized, ultimately again the pressure drop issues will be created. And this we are talking about every 1 bar reduction in the operating pressure can reduce the energy bill. So this will plays a key role. So need to identify the unwanted bends to reduce the pressure drop. And just try to ask ourselves, so if the demand side, if you would have required 6 bar, that won't make any sense to keep the set point at 7 or 8 bar pressure. Compressor will be utilized. If the compressor can able to generate 8 to 9 bar pressure, it will rent. But rather, how much is the requirement, so that's matter. So we try to achieve the reductions to achieve the 7%. And in add-on to that, 13% of compressed air is wasted due to leakages. So this will be the key. So wherever the 13% of leak can be arrested, it will give the 1 bar pressure. And pipeline layout as well. So again there will be again conflicts will be there, whether compressor dryer receiver or compressor receiver dryer. So these are the installations also will give some energy saving. In followed by demand side, so leakages. So ultimate, why everyone has worry about the air leakages? It cannot be seen, cannot be smelled, and no sound during the production time, because everyone will not pay attention during the production time. So if you would have roughly considered 1 hole can cost up to 16,000 rupees per year. It's a huge, very huge number because of 1 Even 1 cannot be seen from our eyes as well, unless and until if you near to that particular point. So this will be the huge number. So this why we are pay attention to the air leakages. So how we can identify air leakages? Even if you roughly taken during a shutdown time, you could have taken the no load test. So based on the load and unload percentage, you could see what would be the leakage percentage uh, occurring in your industries. As we have this dedicated tool to quantify the air leakages, advanced tool, where we don't want to invest much, I mean where we didn't have the shutdown as well, your production won't be hampered. And in addition to that, artificial demand, what does the artificial demand means? So artificial demand means it's not the actual demand, okay, still is air is consuming. Because for example, if pressure requirement, if already we have discussed, if the pressure requirement is 7 bar, so we keep utilizing at 8 bar, ultimately this will create the artificial demand. So these are the things we are keep on talking about, the over pressurization and uncontrolled air usage. So inappropriate usage, so this we used to done in our industries. So we don't know why we have to use that air, but we are using for cleaning the cloths as well, shoes. And whenever the clothes and shoes are get dirty, but they don't know what would be the energy cost because of wasting this compressed air. So these are the inappropriate usage which will triggers the compressor demand. So because of opening this valve, so certain demand will be created. So this will trigger the compressor to take the load for few seconds ultimately. So these are the artificial demand and inappropriate usage in compressors, which will triggers the energy to it will increase the energy in our pattern. So these are the things need to be addressed in a priority manner, so that ultimately it will reduce the artificial demand to take the things in control. And compressor air quality at the last. So this will be this will be the less priority, but this will give the high results, because whenever you are not paying attention to the compressed air quality, ultimately in previous slide if you would have seen, the pipe material got deteriorated, ultimately it end up in a pressure drop. So these are the invisible things which will impacting the energy saving. So that's why compressed air quality needs high priority and attention. So water can damage pipes, and water can damage your pneumatics, and because of this dust, pneumatic pistons also could be damaged. But ultimately if you would have seen, these all the things will impact in the energy savings. So these are the success stories in large scale industries. Also we will be conducting, and small scale industries also will be conducting audits where customers are benefited. So these are the installations. So this will be the one of our site. I would take medium installations of 675 kilowatt compressors are running. So it is 7 years old plant. So we are done the audit execution for 2 days, leak repair and pressure setting optimization and demand optimization. From this audit, customer has saved around 15 lakhs, 1,52,340 kWh per year. And if you would have considered the return on investment ROI, it will be less than 50 days. So actually, when it comes to the energy part in compressor, ROI won't be an ISI. It will be less than a month. Always in all the cases, ROI will be less than a month. If you could have seen in the first slide, we have witnessed 70% will be the energy in compressed air. If you have considered that investment in the compressed air or audit won't impact much, ROI will be less than a month in all the cases. Maybe not more than 6 months, I would say. So these are medium installations, one of our site, and this will be the small scale industries where 345 kilowatt compressors, and we have done the audit for 30 to 45 days, because each and every activity, whatever the things we are offer, customer has obtained that. From that, customer has saved 8,52,000 kWh per year, and the investment will be less than 2 months. So these are the success stories for few sites. We could have we have done almost many industries. So these are the two industries I brought in for your attention. And so these are the customer appreciations, where customer projected saving will be different and the actual obtained saving will be the different. So these are the customers already they have started achieving the results. And so these are the customer appreciation for your information. We have brought again, we have brought few appreciations from the customers. One is from the CET MNC and Anantapuri hospitals. Yes, hospitals also will be doing this nitrogen leakage and this oxygen quantifications. So all those things we are also in part of that. Tata also one of the most key player in industries. And Sun Pharma, again, medical pharma industries, manufacturing sectors, and pharma industries. Again, we are into the all divisions and all sectors. So this is all about the air audit energy saving opportunities in both supply side, demand and distribution side. And next we are moving into energy saving solutions. And technologies. What are the technologies and solutions we are offering? And things will be handed out to Avinash.
Yeah, thank you, Vijay. Good morning, everyone, and it's almost good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity. And I'm Avinash, as already intimated to you earlier in the introduction. In the energy saving solutions, which we will try to explain to you, is the energy recovery solutions which we are having. It is mainly how we are using the heat of compression or the heat of the compressed air, which is generated towards the compressed air technology. Some smart air, central controllers where you have a lot of compressors and your pressure band is unable to be handled. Then a smart central controller can help you save that. Compressed air piping, how a closed loop system or a ring type solution can give you a good thing. And why Atlas Copco means altogether why we are trying to explain you why Atlas Copco is the best in the industry. So moving on, first we want to explain how the energy recovery solutions which we are providing towards from the Atlas Copco perspective. In a compressor, you may have a lot of parts which you can generate a lot of heat, and we can use that heat in certain ways where the low amount of the latent heat can be used in order to generate your necessities, basic necessities. I want to give you a small introductory video for this AR or energy recovery solutions, just a 1 or 2 minutes video, so that we can move on further.
Do you know how much waste heat is produced by your compressor? How about how much energy is blown into the environment? As the energy price and demand are growing globally, it's becoming more and more valuable. Up to 94% of the electricity input to a compressor is converted to waste heat. So instead of wasting it, we can convert it into a more sustainable solution. That's where energy recovery comes in. What is energy recovery, you might ask? Energy recovery simply uses the waste heat of your compressor for other useful operations. Through this, we can convert heat into heat again, use it to cool, or even use it to create more electricity. It's a versatile solution that will generate a large amount of savings, and utilizing this waste heat has already proven its efficiency. Till now, our energy recovery solutions has already helped save 1.3 billion kilowatt hours, 809,000 tons of CO2, and 1.36 million trees. Atlas Copco's energy recovery solutions will get you one step closer to a low-carbon utility room, with increased efficiency, more savings, and a greener future for all of us.
Yeah, thank you. I think you guys, you people can understand what is the basic of what energy recovery is. So moving on, next slide, please. So in an energy recovery system, where lot of applications will be there, but the heat of the compression which is generated is something like 160 to 170 degrees Celsius towards the compressor side, whereas that can be utilized by our energy recovery systems towards your low heat requirement, low saturated steam requirement in all your plant. Most of it is being used in the most of it is being used in lot of fooding industries or breweries beverages industries, where sterilization is required, or where gelatin movement is required, which is mainly used in the pharmaceutical industries, where degreasing or any type of a chemical cleaning required. There you don't require a heavy or high temperature water or steam in order to function in that particular areas. For that, you have to create something like a 70 to 80 degrees Celsius of a temperature of air water. So to generate that, you can use this heat of compression, and that can be easily or efficiently converted into that particular level of heat by our energy recovery system. Moving on to the further, we can understand where we can use in particular industries or particular areas. Vijay, next slide, please. So these are certain case studies where we have installed our energy recovery solutions, and that gave a huge savings to the customers, and even the ROI was rather than less than 2 years, or 1 year to be precise. So this first one are two ancillary systems where we use the requirement of hot water is 60 to 70 degrees Celsius, and they particularly use it for the degreasing, where the heat source was previously an electrical heaters, where the electricity which they are used was yearly more than what they can generate from the compressors. So we provided energy recovery systems to their compressor system, and through that energy recovery system they got something like 60 to 90 degrees Celsius of temperatures. So with that particular water, they can even use it for the pre-treatment, washing, or component cleaning, degreasing, and all the auto ancillary requirements which they required for with the low saturation of water. So even we have got the spinning mills with the textile industries, where yarn conditioning plants, YCPs, where majorly require very low hot water. They require hot water which is above the 60 degrees Celsius, but that does not need to be touched above 150 degrees, which is a high saturated steam. So they require something like 50 to 130 degrees Celsius roughly. So in that particular area also, they generally, mainly because of a old fashioned systems, they use electrical heaters, and we try to use their compressors, and the heat of the compression which is being generated from their compressors being utilized for this energy recovery, and they got a huge savings as shown in the picture. Even in the pharma industries, we got one pharma industry where the application was gelatin too, and the requirement of the water was also very less. And for that, where they are using electrical heaters for in a continuous 24 hours per day. And for that, we have provided even not only the gelatin, they're using oral drugs formulations or baby tonic systems or any early stage cleanings or sterilizations, which a pharma company will always do in their industries. We provided that low saturated hot water solution by with the help of our energy recovery systems and their systems. Even that same is explained for the fooding industries. uh, so these are the major requirements of how we are doing the energy, how we are utilizing the energy recovery systems, how we are utilizing the heat of compression, which is generated almost like 130 or 120 degrees Celsius, and 75% to be maximum for for oil injected compressors. We can convert that and we can utilize it for our requirements. Moving on, we have central controller systems which we want to explain, and a brief small video which explains how our musician can do our concerto can do wonders with the complete music band. Vijay, I think there was no audio was not there. Sorry for the video not having an audio system, but what it is doing is, it as a concertor, it is trying to control all the machines, and you can see on the display or the control display, there are three main things which are mainly being controlled by a central controller, that is power and running hours and uptime. For any compressor system or any utility systems, what an engineer or utility manager requires is to run a utility in a maximum optimal way, where lesser or as less as possible power is required for a maximum level of uptime, with running hours being even for all the compressors or all the utility systems. Our central controller does the same thing. If you are not controlling it through any other external systems and through or local operator or your internal team, there might be the chances that the functioning might not synchronize to each other because the compressors can't communicate with each other. Whereas a central controller will be acting like a brain or a complete control system altogether for all the compressor diode units, and that can give a command when to run and when to stop on basis of the pressure and calculated flow from the feedback of the compressor's air system. Towards that, it can understand how much of the air is required to our system, and on that basis it will run the compressors synchronous way so that all the compressors will get the same running hours. Why running hours is important to be maintained as the same? Because it maintains greater uptime. If you are running one compressor more time, then it can generate it can generate wear and tear for only one compressor, and that can cause breakdown chances for that particular compressor a higher bet. So that bet is should be cancelled by evenly distributing the utilization of all the compressors. So that not only that, we can even stabilize the pressure. As already Mr. Vijay has explained what a pressure band can do. Even a little bit increase of the pressure or 1 bar increase in the pressure can generate a 13% increase in your power requirement. So what if we are controlling it with a control system, and if we synchronize it with our control system, what it does is, if your pressure required for an example is required for 7.5 bar, it may can delegate, or it might can maintain with with the 6.5 or 7 bar pressure with the same flow which is being generated from the compressors. So that's how our controllers being functioned at an even stage. And even there is a possible chances of decrease in the load unload cycles also, if your fixed speed compressors, where continuous requirement of compressors can also be decreased, and even your unload energy, which is a wastage of that power, can also be decreased in a certain level. Moving on, there are certain things which can help that you want to monitor. Not only by controlling, you can also being monitored with your digital control systems, and that also through your SCADA systems. You can also integrate external compressors or extra compressors which are competitor compressors also, not only Atlas Copco here. There are certain systems or technologies which we are using, that is remote view, where you can see from wherever in the world, you can see what is the functioning of your utility. And smart view is how you analyze your data towards the 30 days of the time, what is the analysis you want to do, and how much runtime you are having, any downtime you are having, any abnormalities or maintenance issues which you can understand, that can be seen through the smart view systems. And moving on, you have SmartLink also, which helps you to understand wherever in the world you are, you can understand how the compressors are being run. And also, I already mentioned how the competitor machine can be interlinked to a controller. Bec- We can have some CIM units, which are competitor interface modules, which can be fixed to the competitor machines, and that can be interlinked to our central controllers, so that they can be controlled on the basis of the pressure band and what their control type also. So this is what our central controllers will be provided. We have been installing this in major aluminum plants or major steel plants, where even we have installed in the automobile industries, which are getting a huge savings of almost like 100 kilowatt hour per year, per week of their running. So that is humongous altogether, because unnecessarily that is going wastage because of the operations of the compressors. And even a controller being controlling, that can save almost like 100 kilowatt per hour per a week is a humongous number altogether. And moving on, we have ANET systems being installed in all over the plants, where it is a aluminum and as hashtag stainless steel also. These airline systems provide a better and efficient way to how air flows towards it. Because if you use MS, the main problem with the mail steel is it forms rust internally, and that creates a friction. You might consider that friction can create a very low pressure drop. But if you are considering a whole plant, and if you are considering the end point from the compressor room to the end point, if it is something like 500 meters or 1000 meters, this pressure drop can generate a humongous wastage for you. If you install a free or a scheduled stainless steel or an aluminum piping internally, that can help you reduce the wastage due to frictions or the internal costs, or due to the loss of the pressure. So these AidNet systems which we are providing, the lot of aluminum applications which we are doing, we don't weld the systems, we directly use with the fittings, external fittings, which are copyrighted versions of Atlas Copco, patented versions of Atlas Copco. And as I already mentioned, these are all the conventional piping system issues which we are having that we might not know till we do not understand why we are failing. That might not understand. So that why we have to move on for the aluminum or the stainless steel piping is because these are the main reasons why a rest formation which is not possible for a stainless steel or an aluminum piping, internal contamination which is not a case in a airnet systems, which are because there will be no internal oxidations or any formations for in the pipe, or accommodate external internal fillings will also not be possible, whereas in ms pipings we have seen a lot of plants where pressure is gradually reduced to more than 1.5 bar, which is a humongous number altogether, because your compressor is running something like 7 bar, and at the end point you are getting 4 bar, means it is ridiculous. You are losing a lot of air. And I hope you can understand what is the importance of a piping system, and why, how we have to install. Technically speaking, why we continuously indulge in ourselves to explain we have to maintain a closed loop system or a ring type header system, is because if you keep an open end for an application that can provide provide airflow for your requirement, but at the extreme endpoint of your airline, that might not help you to decrease maintain that particular pressure, because the flow itself is decreasing towards the end of the point. So gradually, as flow is decreasing, the pressure might also get decreased. Whereas in a ring type system, where a same header line is being maintained throughout the system with a ring in a ring formation, that can reduce your pressure drop issues. Why pressure drop issues is decreased? Because you are utilizing the air uniformly. The air is distributed uniformly. Wherever the air is coming, you are just flowing it towards a ring formation, so that air pressure should be maintained evenly in all over the plant. Even you can understand why the reliability concept is here, because you might not feel the higher pressure at the starts of the compressor room and the lower pressures at the end. You can understand lot of requirements can be fulfilled by using the ring type system. So I think this is self-explanatory of why we are using it. And for a transvector nozzles or volume amplifiers, this is a case study which we have observed in few pharma companies, and also in a steel plant which we recently did an audit. And what initially we need to understand what a transvector nozzle is or what a volume amplifier is. Generally, it is a unit, or it's an equipment where we provide a pressurized air to provide more flow with a lesser pressure. How that is possible? You see a Coanda effect, which we have already explained here. A jet of fluid is being fluid in here in case is air, and the subjected air which is at the pressure of 6 bar, for example, will be flowing in one direction. And due to this Coanda effect, what Coanda effect explains is a jet of fluid will try to divert itself towards the curves of the air, wherever the paths which we are provided. If we are providing any curve, then it will try to flow towards that curve, which creates a lower pressure at the curved surface. That lower pressure will try to attract the ambient air, because there will be a small hole which is provided to suck the ambient air towards that air, towards the compressed air line. And altogether, this curve, after the curved surface, you can understand this jet of fluid along with the ambient air is being flown towards outlet. Why am I explaining this particular phenomenon is because there are some certain sites where they use cool compressed air, which is a costly and a most expensive unit for them, is being utilized for cooling points or cleaning, where Mr. Vijay has already explained where they are using unevenly, or artificial demand is being created just by for cleaning their clothes and shoes. So in that particular cases, the pressure is not the case. They require volume. For that generation of this volume, we are using this volume amplifiers, where high velocity of airflow can be generated by reducing the pressure and also suction of the ambient air. PPR piping, yes, sir. We will get back to you for that. And this is what we am trying to explain from even we have a case study where we had volume amplifiers showing a lot of savings altogether. And this was the case where for a motor towards non-driven and driven, they have kept cooling points, and almost like the loss was 30 CFM at the 6 bar pressure. So when we install a volume amplifier, it almost cuts the flow for half, and the pressure is also being decreased 1 to 2 bar. So in that way, we have did the calculations, basic mathematics. So that's how we are doing the things. So moving on, why Atlas Copco is we would like to forward it to our Sudhakar sir, who can guide you towards it. And sir, for PPR piping, we will get back to you in the discussions in the chat question.
Yes, thank you, Avinash. Thank you, Vijay and Avinash, for the wonderful presentation on energy savings aspect on Atlas Copco. And I would like to take this presentation forward with our industrial solution. Basically, my name is Sudhakar. I'm handling Tamil Nadu area as a territory manager for equipment sales. So just we'll go through total solution what we are offering in Atlas Copco. So Avinash and Vijay mostly covered all the equipment like central controllers and energy recovery. So I can give the glimpse how it will look like in compressor air circuit. You actually I'm seeing around 50 participants. So you are already using compressed air system of maybe Atlas Copco brand or some other competition brand. I hope you are already very familiar with this compressed air system. So this is the typical compressed air circuit. So in that we are you can see equalizer how it is fitted. If you have multiple compressor, our equalizer is also called as central controller. So it will make multiple compressors will run in its sweet spot to give maximum energy savings. Also, it will reduce the pressure band. It will allow compressor to operate in narrow pressure band. So that is how it will bring power savings to the industries. And also one more product I would like to touch upon is condensate treatment. You can see the product here. In today, most of the companies globally having sustainability target, as well as they want to reduce their wastages. So in India, most of the industries, if we visit directly, we could see they are not having proper condensate removal systems. Just they are leaving. Some of the industries are following very strictly, and most of the industries just leaving this condensate as it is. So for that, to help our customers globally, we have created the system called condensate treatment, which is called as OSC water and oil remover, separator. So you can connect all the outlet like compressor outlet and receiver outlet, and also you will get all condensate from filters. Filter will day on day it will filter out the oil particles, sludge, and all this output you can connect with this condensate treatment OSC separator. It will remove oil from the water, so you can safely dispose water into your system, drainage system, whatever. And also the collected oil can be disposed very safely. This will help today industries because most of the industries want to be environmental friendly today. So this product, one of the game changing product, will help our customers. And you can see energy recovery. This is very well covered by our colleagues. So you can utilize the compressed air energy. You can use it in your application. Maybe if you require steam or whatever application where you need heat, you can separate it and you can use it, so that we will reuse the energy. That means it will provide energy savings. This is the total solution Atlas Copco what offering today. And so in our advanced compressors, we are keep on inventing a lot of things in our compressor. This is our latest innovations. So if you look at high efficiency drivetrain, this is patented. Atlas Copco offering direct drive in our VFT compressors. So this direct drive will save huge amount of energy. So there will not be any transmission loss in the compressor. And also We are offering all advanced filter system. I'm not able to bring all the filter system here in the presentation, considering limitation of time. We are offering the filters up to 0.009 milligram per meter cube, the efficiency of filtration. So if you have any target of filtration with high efficiency, we will support. And also our advanced controllers, today in compressor industry, we are having all advanced controller that will make compressor act very smartly wherever the energy saving is possible. It will help customer to save, and this is one of the advanced system of Atlas Copco. And we have a smart zero loss drain. So with saving, we are saving energy with our zero loss drain also, and this central controller already clearly explained. And we have in-pass filter. In industries, you can see bypass wall arrangement near filter. Whenever the filter changing, some service is required, the air is bypassed with the that bypass system. In we brought this product called bypass in-pass filter. So if you install this filter, no need of going for separate bypass arrangement system. You can change cartridge and you can do service, and parallelly the bypass arrangement is available within the filter. The air can be routed to in this bypass system without interrupting the supply of air. And we are, in our VFD compressor, if you are already using Atlas Copco, you might have seen NEOS inverter. This inverter is designed, manufactured, and patented by Atlas Copco. If you look at general VFD drives in any industry, companies are using drives for pumps and various products to save energy. Maybe Danfoss, a lot of other drives are available in market. But Atlas Copco, with last 150 years of experience, we learned a lot of things about compressed air system, and we understood all algorithms. We came up with the product of NEOS inverter. This inverter, this VFD drive can be only used in compressor. That is how we designed. So this inverter drive, ensuring zero idle running in the compressor. So we are saving very good energy savings to customer. Maybe in next slide, I will show you what could be the savings. And we have smart temperature control valves. So based on the compressor temperature, it will sense and it will operate according to the condition, and it will save energy. So if you look at, you can see these coins, this is the total energy, cost of compressor where industry is spending. So which involves, we are creating a compressed air, for that energy is required, and we are creating pressure up to the whatever application is demanding. And we are paying cost for pressure drop also, because ancillaries means filter dryer also, there will be a pressure drop will be there, and there will be a blow off losses. If you look at today fixed drive compressor, you might be aware of this term called blow off losses. And this is the biggest headache for most of the industry. It is called unload losses, which is idle running loss. So how we are addressing this and how we are saving energy to customer, we can see in next slides. So our VFD compressor, thanks to Atlas Copco patented design. So with our recent VSD Plus technology, we are ensuring zero idle running, which means we are completely eliminating the idle running. That is the unique feature of Atlas Copco. If you look at compared to any competition, Atlas Copco offers, this compressor will only on and off. If the load is reduced in the system, it automatically sends, it will switch off. There is no limitation in number of on and off with this oil cooled permanent magnet and VFD setup. So the compressor will not go to idle running at all. This is the best thing about this VSD Plus compressors. By this, we are completely eliminating this unload losses, and there is no unload means blow off also will not be available in the system. We have thanks to our stop valve, which allows air, and once the load is less, immediately it will switch off. It will not allow any air inside. So we are ensuring only on off in the system. So we are completely removing blow off loss also. And yeah, and we are using already, as I explained, how other central controllers, other system is saving the power. With this combination of this system, we are saving further energy according to the application, adjusting to the application. And so the equalizer, it will narrow the pressure band. It will not allow compressor to cascade, different pressure setting. It will allow, give a lot of energy saving to customers. Yeah. So if you look at our VST compressor, you might have seen a lot of Atlas Copco VST compressor in the market. Left side of the this picture, you can see this VST Plus. Now we have invented our VST Plus ranges, which is advanced compressor available with us. You can see the size also. Almost we have reduced the footprint of the compressor very much. So with the less space, it will accommodate. It will help customer. Even though it is small in size, it's a powerful machine. It will deliver very good efficiency and as well as very good amount of air compared to previous systems. So you can look at the internal parts. This is the permanent magnet motor, what is installed in that VST Plus compressor, having the efficiency of IE5. We are offering direct drive, and this is oil cooled motor. Compared to competition, most of the competitions are offering air cooled motor. Compared to air cooled, this oil cooled motor offers very good efficiency in cooling. So it will increase the lifespan of compressor. So this is one of the unique feature what we are offering, and this is vertical design. That is, the vertical design allow us to reduce the footprint of the compressor. Most of the compressor in the market today is horizontally mounted, motor and drivetrain as well as the screw element. If you look at our advanced VST Plus compressor, you can see vertical mounted drive system as well as the screw element, which saves a lot of space. And with this patented improved element design, now we are offering high flow as well as consuming less power to produce that air. And this IPM motor is available in all sizes. Here it's mistakenly mentioned at 75 kilowatt. Now we are offering in all these sizes, starting from 7 kilowatt. And this is motor we are offering oil lubricated motor, as well as this system is IP66 protection class is available. And so you will have increased uptime, and it will run in optimum temperature for longer lifetime. So that is what all our global customer believing Atlas Copco reliability, and we are having so much of system in their factories. And this is also very silent compressor compared to other old classic compressors. And already I covered, there is a sentinel valve. This thanks to the sentinel valve, which removing unloading completely. It allows compressor running on-off mode, and this is maintenance free. And these all are the features we are offering with our VST Plus compressors currently. So with this permanent magnet motor, compared to old fixed drive technology, we are saving up to 50% energy. And thanks to all the part, we clearly covered already this screw element and this controllers, everything, which ensures highest energy saving to our customers. And so we will go with one practical case, what happened recently. So we actually visited one of our competition customer. They are using our competition compressor. 1 year back we visited. We made all the study with that compressor. That is, and we identified that was 75 kilowatt compressor, which was delivering 520 CFM, and it was consuming 93.6 kilowatt at full load condition. And this industry was running 24 hours. And so we worked out the energy savings of that energy consumption of that compressor 1 year back. So it was running around 18 hours in loaded condition and 6 hours in unloaded condition. Unload means, again, this is idle running. Whenever the load is less, it is completely going on unloading. And if we calculate the total energy consumption in 300 days, it is 5,45,000 units, 5,45,40. So if we calculate with the current electrical tariff, so they are spending almost annually 49 lakhs rupees in electricity only. So we proposed our advanced VST Plus compressor to that customer. Now we installed, now that compressor crossed 1 year, and whatever we committed, the compressor is delivering that, and customer is very happy. What we have done as committed, we completely eliminated this idle running. Okay, you can see the loading package power at unload. So the competition was consuming 22 kilowatt during idle running without producing air. It still running at idle condition. Since our compressor going in off mode, it will not consume any power. So by with this feature, almost our annual electricity consumption was 42 lakhs. We straight away saved 6,18,000 rupees. This was the committed figure, and it is giving around 5% additionally more than committed figure. The customer is very happy. And yeah, this is all about our power savings things. Maybe we will, if you have any question, we will address to it in upcoming session. And this is one more product I already covered. This is the photograph of that oil and water separation system. We are giving this solution with two methods. One is clay type filtering method and carbon type filtering method. You can simply connect all your drains of system to this system, OSC system. It will ensure proper separation of water and oil. You can safely dispose oil into the safely you can dispose, and it will deliver up to 10 ppm in standard condition. We have 5 ppm models also if customer required. And the servicing aspect also very simple. This is consume very smaller footprint. And if you look at the budget, I will give some idea. This is not so expensive system. This oil water separator, we are offering this approximately 1 to 1.5 lakhs range, and the lifespan is very high. So you can explore the system if you want, remove oil from your system, condensate. So yeah, so I already covered this power saving as well as this oil water separator system. So with this, we are ending this session now. Now this is open for your questions. If you have any questions in all these slides, you can unmute yourself. You can ask the question. We will address it. If you are comfortable to posting the question in chat box also, it will be fine. We will answer one by one. Thank you so much, team, for this opportunity.
So thank you everyone. The forum is open for Q&A section. If you have any questions, and before that, I would like to highlight few points. So these are the experience that we have shared so far. So each step will bring closer to the energy targets. So the moment if you have taken few initiations, it cannot bring huge numbers, but wherever the opportunities are there, so each single step will bring the huge numbers to achieve our energy target, reduce our carbon footprint. So these are the opportunities are available in our compressor system. Either it would be the air audits or energy heat recovery system or central controller or condensate or VSD plus innovations. So these are the steps which will bring closer to the achieving our energy target, whichever the things which have been assigned our industries. So the now forum has been open for Q&A. So speakers are non-Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, and English. Whoever comfortable with that, you can ask. So we are ready.
Vijay sir?
Yes, sir.
This is Mohan from SUSPA.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you have informed that heating unit, which is
Heat
from the
recovery.
compressor. Yes, heat
Correct,
recovery.
sir. Correct, sir.
We are also having water requirement. Our requirement is 60-degree temperature maximum.
Okay. Okay.
We are also having compressor. We are having
Okay.
two compressors. One is Atlas Copco. Another one is LG.
Okay, sir.
Both we are having.
Sure,
But
sir.
the distance of hot water usage is around, example, more than 40 meter.
40 meters. Okay.
Yes, compressor is in 40-meter distance from hot water usage area.
Sure,
Can we
sir.
able to transfer that heat?
Sure, sir. If you provide the proper installation, definitely we can achieve. We can overcome this 40 meter.
Yes, we are having
So, do we have any existing heat recovery system in our premises, sir?
existing heat recovery system. We don't have anything. We are having LPG
Yes, sir.
heat.
40 meter is acceptable, sir. No issue. If you provide the insulation, definitely we can overcome this 40 meter.
Actually, I want to know how much maximum heat that the compressor
Sir,
can
heat,
able to
yes,
develop.
sir. Maximum
Then
heat
only
can
we
be
can able to
recovered.
transfer it.
Yes, sir. Maximum heat can be recovered 80 to 85 degrees Celsius from this heat recovery, sir.
Oh. No, I'm asking. I want to know the generation area, how much it will be if we transfer to 40 meters. How much it will be?
Simple. Sir, actually, 75% of heat can be recovered from our compressed air. I will give the precisely one. 75%. So which means based on your compressor loading pattern, what would be the loading percentage and your compressor inbuilt temperature. From the temperature, we can recover 75%. So we couldn't quantify the exact numbers because temperature will be varied in different sites. So based on your load pattern and your inbuilt compressor temperature, we can recover 75% from that heat.
Okay, even the distance will be in 70 meters also.
70, sir. First, will recover 75% from the compressor.
That is
Again,
understand.
correct, sir. Correct. 75%. But based on the distance, it might drop down. But if you provide proper insulation and necessary steps has been taken, definitely the actual percentage can be done.
Okay. Can you able to say that heat recovery unit budget will how much it will be?
Sir, it depends, sir. Actually, it depends on size, sir. So we'll do one thing, sir. Actually, just a second. So in the chat box also I'll do. I hope my screen is visible now, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, so this is a scan code I have provided in the presentation.
Okay.
So demo visits will be free. So if you find there is an opportunity for air audits and heat recovery, anything, you just scan this code and just fill the mandatory details. Ultimately, we gonna receive the feedbacks from your end and definitely will address it. Because as I mentioned, heat recovery will be vary based on the existing machine kilowatt. If it is 74, 90 kilowatt, the sizes will be vary, and again prices also will be vary. And will anyway we are giving free demo visits. We'll do have some pre-audit walkthrough audit in your premises based on the distance. What are the difficulties are there? What are the steps need to be taken to recover the heat properly at the consuming part? We'll take the necessary action.
Even if that unit will be your competitor compressor also.
Yeah,
no problem.
that can also be possible. But again, sir, in competitor unit, few modifications need to be done. Again, the specific model numbers, so need to adapt those things, sir.
Okay. We will discuss personally with.
Sure, sir. Yeah, sure. But, that's what I will provide this scan code and link in our chat so that you can get. I'll straight away
Definitely.
paste it in just a
Yes, sir. Just now,
Thanks
just
for
now, I pasted the QR in chat, so we can understand. So,
Sir.
yes, sir. I got one question from PPR for PPR piping.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The thing is, PPR piping is majorly it is a plastic piping, maybe polymer piping. For regarding your requirement, if it is a low pressure and if you are using it internally,
What
then
is the maximum pressure installed?
medium it can handle till the medium pressure, sir. Most probably for 5 to 6 bar, and for longer periods of time, if you are trying to maintain it for longer periods of time, it is a thermoplastic type. So
Yes, sir. Because
PPR is a
because
thermoplastic.
our environment is a corrosion environment.
Yes, sir.
The PI pipe we have installed here, it will corroded and air leakage is started. So that's why we are planning to put a PPR pipe. It is better than that one.
Yes, sir. I was trying to explain you that this PPR piping is itself is a thermosetting plastic, sir. So if you are maintaining it with the internal air which is going, if it is continuously above 50 degrees Celsius, and even if your environment being our tropical environment, there will be higher temperatures continuously. So that can be disturbing for the pipe, for this particular pipe, and you can understand that it might have a chances for getting damages within 2 to 3 years. So that is the reason the reading should be higher for PPR piping, and better you try to maintain the maintain metallic thing if it is possible. Even the
Aluminum.
corrosion, even if it is a corrosion type, you try to avoid MS piping, but you can most of the time you can better maintain the SS piping, or internally if you are using, you can maintain aluminum piping.
Aluminum pipe
PPR,
is better now.
yes, sir. Aluminum piping is better if it is used in the internal environment.
We
If
are
it
having a screw compressor, sir. For that one, can we install VST?
For a screw compressor, actually the VSD being installed along with the factory setting screw compressor will be an efficient one, sir. But externally, if we want to install their programmings or all the internal systems will be completely out of bound. So that is why wherever the existing screw compressors are there, from a factory made or from a company precise, we were constrained to not to make it as a VST machine,
Sir,
because that
against your external VFT, Sudhakar will throw you a better option.
Yes, sir. I will, add up some more points, sir, against your question. So, if you installed external VFT, sir, it will not stand as a true VFT, sir. There is a true VFT and external fitted VFT. In true VFT, the hertz, the frequency can be controlled from 15 hertz to 60 hertz. So it will offer very good turn down ratio. For an example, you are using 500 CFM compressor. It can be run at 75 8 CFM also. If your requirement only 78 CFM, this compressor speed will reduce down, and almost this is 15% turn down ratio. Against 500 CFM, only 78 80 CFM also it will run with low speed. It will give very good energy savings. Whereas if you install external VFD, what will happen? It will be already induction motor, something, right, sir, in existing system. So this will allow that frequency to reduce down plus or minus 5% only. The turn down ratio will not reduce below 70 or 60%, sir, maximum. If your requirement is load is going below 60%, the machine will go to unload. Okay, in true VFT, inbuilt VFT, the machine should not go to unload, which is called as idle running. It should get off. But whereas in external VFD, it will go to in unload condition below 60% load. Okay, this is the you will not get a very good saving, and also you are forcing your motor to, the drive will force motor to run at higher RPM. So that motor is not designed for that, because it is designed for fixed drive compressor. When you are putting external VFD, yes, the starting current may reduce. You can get some saving. I'm not denying that you will not get complete saving. You will get some saving, but that saving will not be equal to the saving what you will get in inbuilt VFD compressor. So better to go with inbuilt compressor. So maybe you can scan this code and you can fill your details, sir. So we will address it. We will call one by one, and we will address to your question more briefly. If you are required, maybe our direct team or dealer team will visit your factory directly and will give more insight to you, sir. Okay. I hope I answered to your question.
And there was other question from Mr. Arun Kumar. Is heat recovery possible in oil-free screw compressors and centrifugal compressors? To be clear, sir, for heat recovery systems, for apart from oil injected systems, it is more efficient in oil-free screw compressors and water cooled screw compressors, to be precise. Uh, but there will be a lot of connectivity things which will be added when compared to the injected systems, but it is possible. Even for the centrifugal compressors, we have to check and get back to you. I hope we answered all your questions even in chat box.
As we come to the end of the today webinar, I would like to thank our chairman, Mr. K. Bhaskaran, and thank you for our speakers, Mr. Vijay, Mr. Avinash, and Mr. Sudhakar for the every informative and enlightening session. And once again, thank you all for participating our webinar. We look forward to seeing our upcoming webinars.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. So I request every participant, so you can use your concerns and queries to drop in our link and the scan code, so that we'll address the things directly in your premises.
Yes, sir. There was one question that any equipment you have to find the air leakages. Yes, sir. We are conducting air audits by using our standard technologies like SDT and also acoustic camera, which can identify the things with the beam forming technologies. You can find the picture of the leakage along with the estimated flow of how much how much the leakage is done. So I think that gives you the answer. And
Are you buying? Is the facility available?
sir, sorry, sir, we are unable to hear you.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir, what will be the cost difference for the VST compressor and the normal compressor, sir?
Sir, if you look at our VFD compressors, generally 30 to 40% higher than our fixed drive, compared to our fixed drive, and compared to competition VFD compressor, our compressors are always 20% on higher side, 20 to 25%. And if you look at the savings, I have shown.
Sir, are you buying old compressors and giving a replacement of new compressors?
Sorry, sir, come again. Sir, can you repeat your question, sir? We are not able to hear.
Oh, sir. Sir, it is clearly audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
It is audible.
Sir, what will be the difference cost for the VST compressor and the normal?
Yeah, I addressed to that question, sir. Compared to fixed drive, it is 30-35% on higher side, and you will get the additional investment within 1 year period. ROI will be within 1 year time.
Sir, can you please repeat, sir?
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir. Maybe if you repeat question once again.
Sir, are you buying existing compressor, old compressor from us, and can you give us new compressors?
Yeah, Atlas Copco not directly providing that offer, but our dealers are doing, sir. So just we request you to put your information at that QR code, that link, so that we will send our dealer team, and we will examine your existing setup, and our dealer will confirm about the possibilities of that buyback.
Thank you.
Hi, sir. My name is Kavir Azan. I'm from Bright Brothers Social Plant. I have one question for about that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You can.
Atlas Copco used VSD controllers, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir. VFD also you are working on that Pittsburgh, right? VFD controllers.
So controller is different. We are offering VFD drive.
No. If pressure 5 bar target, pressure is 5 bar reached. After VFD also off condition, going to be off condition. So what is the difference between VFD and VSD? What is the core component used by VSD for
Yes,
more cost saving?
Correct. Yeah. So very good question, sir. So this VFD is known as variable frequency drive, right? Generally, Atlas Copco terminology we call as VST, which is variable speed drive. Compared to competition, I already covered some of the parts in presentation. Our oil injected motor and our patented VFT drive and drivetrain, with our motor, there is no limitation in number of start and stops. Okay. N number of time it can be switch on and switch off. Whereas in competition, they have limitation in 1 hour. After 6 or 7 times, they have set up some limitation. After that, machine will not switch off even in low loads. If you have low load, machine will go in idle running, right, sir? Maybe you are observing this in your factory in current compressor also. If you go to your controller of
no idle running, it is going to be full off condition.
Yeah, for that, sir, you just check your compressor controller system. There you can find total running hour and loaded hours. Okay. Yes. With that, you can see unload. Maybe if your load is 100%, for example, you are using your consumption is 100%, and compressor also you are designed for 100% means unload will not be there. Compressor will be in loaded condition only always. Okay, that may be the scenario if you don't have any unload. But in India, as per a lot of energy studies, most of the industries compressors are running at only 75% of load. 25% of time it is in unload condition only. With our VST technology, we are eliminating it. I hope I answered to your questions.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
But I need more explanation for.
Yes, sir. Just, sir, I request you, just scan that code.
Okay.
Definitely,
You
we
already
will.
showed. You already showed that scanner, right?
Yes, sir. You just put your query. We will address it one by one, and we will visit your factory, and we will offer better solution to you, sir, for energy saving.
You can access both scan code and link as well, so it will redirect you to the same page.
Yes, sir. For the cost of the equipment, you are in the chat box. Was it regarding the leak detection equipment? If at all it is regarding leak detection equipment, we are doing compressor audits directly towards our plant with all our equipment, and we are providing the report directly to you. Can we get your contact details? Yes, sir. You can, if it is possible, please follow up with this QR code, and we can directly contact you towards that.
I hope that everyone's questions has been answered. Sir, can we end this meeting, sir?
Ganesh sir, if no other question, will wind up the session. So I request, once again, I'm requesting everyone, if there is any internet issue, you can reach us through our scan code so that we'll address your concerns and queries. And once again, thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yes, thank you so much, sir.
Yes, thank you. And thanks to Bhaskaran sir as well. So thanks for the opportunity.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. We are leaving, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We can end this meeting, sir.
Thank you,
As
sir.
per there is no other questions from our participants, we can end this meeting.